ago, decision to have army uniforms made in China slammed. The new army dress uniforms should be made in Australia, according to Nick Xenophon. Photo, ABC Supply Department of Defence, share. New service dress uniforms to be worn by Australian soldiers are being manufactured in China because the option represents the best value for money, according to Defence. The ABC has confirmed the $9 million contract awarded to Australian Defence Apparel ADA to produce the non-combat clothing involves the use of established subcontractor arrangements overseas. In a statement, Defence said Australian Defence Apparel was selected as the preferred tenderer, following an open competitive process. The contract with ADA was signed on the 30th of April last year and will be rolled out over 2 years. Independent Senator Nick Xenophon wants an explanation over the manufacture of army uniforms in China, but South Australian Senator Nick Xenophon has slammed the decision, saying the government fails to see the economic and jobs benefit of buying local. If something is a little more expensive on the surface here in Australia, but it means we're going to get all sorts of flow-on benefits in terms of jobs, in terms of economic activity and tax and other benefits, then it's a no-brainer, he said. Surely something as iconic as the uniforms our serving men and women of the Defence Force wear ought to be made in Australia. The fact that it's not is nothing short of a disgrace, he added. Explanation demanded. The leader of the Nick Xenophon team, NXT Party, said he would seek a detailed explanation from the Defence Minister Marise Payne. Related coverage. Paul Keating warns Australia over rise of China. Why China is suddenly on the Parliament's agenda. The darker brown khaki look was chosen in a nationwide survey of soldiers, who said it better reflected their proud heritage. In July, the new dress uniform made its public debut in Paris when Australian soldiers led a march down the Champs-Élysées for Bastille Day celebrations. Defence has backed away from an optional deal with China for cheap fabric to make Australian Defence Force camouflage uniforms. It would have saved about $1.5 million out of a $13.6 million contract price. But Defence Procurement Head Dr. Stephen Gumley said it was only an option in a contract with Victorian firm Brook Textiles to supply the distinctive disruptive pattern combat uniform, DPCU, material to make 120,000 uniforms over 2 years. Under that option, DPCU fabric would have been sourced from a Chinese firm in the second year. Whatever the source of materials, uniforms would have been stitched together by Bendigo firm Australian Defence Apparel ADA. We won't be going ahead with that particular part of the contract, Dr. Gumley told a Senate Estimates Committee hearing. We are all very relieved to hear that, commented opposition defence spokesman David Johnston. Dr. Gumley said he had initiated an internal inquiry into the tender, which was issued on the 17th of July and closed on the 4th of August. Brigadier Bill Horrocks acknowledged that sourcing fabric from China seemed a good deal. The value for money option was considered and there was a clear saving in terms of cost and also in terms of schedule, he said.
Brigadier Horrocks, more like Brigadier Bollocks. Must want a job as a governor or governor general. What a terrible state of affairs. John Howard, the decay of Australia. John Howard, Marise Payne, in bed with China. The decay of Australia. And the Labor Party as well. Just disgusting, these people.